What if ancient truths were hidden for thousands of years, buried deep within a mysterious book shrouded in secrecy? Welcome to Unlocking Enoch's Lost Myths, Truths Hidden for Millennia. In this video we'll journey through forbidden knowledge, celestial realms, and powerful beings that predate mainstream biblical texts. Discover the Watchers, the secrets of the heavens, and the mysteries of divine judgment that shaped ancient belief systems. Are these forgotten myths remnants of divine truth, or ancient warnings lost to time? Stay with us as we uncover revelations long veiled in mystery and explore the profound secrets of the Book of Enoch. Unlocking Enoch's Lost Myths, Truths Hidden for Millennia. The Book of Enoch, a mysterious ancient text long excluded from most biblical canons, offers a bold, alternative lens into the origins of humanity, the cosmos, angelic hierarchies, and divine judgment. Buried in obscurity for centuries, this ancient Jewish work brims with mythological narratives and spiritual revelations that challenge mainstream religious traditions. These stories, passed down through oral traditions and hidden from the general population, have fascinated mystics, theologians, and scholars for generations. But why was this book lost? And what secrets do its myths truly hold? In this essay we'll unlock the lost myths of Enoch and uncover the hidden truths they've carried through millennia. Myths of celestial rebellion, cosmic order, divine punishment, and esoteric knowledge. 1. Who was Enoch? The mysterious antediluvian prophet. The central figure in this book is Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Genesis 5 verse 24 famously states, "Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him." This cryptic line left later generations with questions. Where did Enoch go? What did he see? The Book of Enoch answers these questions with astonishing detail, portraying Enoch not just as a righteous man but as a heavenly traveler, scribe of divine judgment, and mediator between God and the fallen angels. According to the text, Enoch is taken to the heavens and shown the inner workings of the cosmos, the realms of angels, and the fate of souls. He becomes the mouthpiece for divine mysteries, writing them down in books to be preserved until the end times. 2. The Watchers and the Origin of Sin. Perhaps the most captivating myth in Enoch is the story of the Watchers, a group of 200 angels who descend to earth during the time of Jared. These angels, led by Simjaza and Azazel, defy the divine order and take human wives. Their union produces the Nephilim, giants who wreak havoc upon the earth. This myth is radical. Unlike Genesis, where sin is primarily introduced through human disobedience, Adam and Eve, Enoch places the blame on these rebellious angels. The Watchers not only corrupt humanity through forbidden unions, but they also teach forbidden knowledge: sorcery, astrology, metallurgy, weapon-making, cosmetics, and war. This merging of heaven and earth introduces chaos into creation. The giants devour human beings, spill blood, and bring suffering. God responds by commanding the archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, to imprison the Watchers in the abyss until the day of final judgment. Interpretation. This narrative reframes the origin of evil. It's not just human frailty at play, but a cosmic betrayal of divine law. It also hints at an ancient belief in spiritual hierarchies influencing earthly events, a belief echoed in many religious and mythological traditions. 3. The Secrets of Heaven and Cosmic Geography. The Book of Enoch doesn't stop at myth. It explores an elaborate cosmology that rivals even the most intricate mythologies of Mesopotamia or Greece. Enoch describes his journeys through multiple heavens, each containing specific realms and beings. The first heaven contains clouds, wind, and atmospheric phenomena. The second heaven holds imprisoned rebel angels being tortured. The third heaven reveals the Garden of Eden alongside a place of terrible torment. The fourth heaven showcases the celestial bodies, the sun and moon, guided by angelic beings. The fifth to seventh heavens escalate in glory, with the presence of angels who intercede, guard secrets, and serve in God's throne room. This layered heaven is not merely poetic. It reflects a structured spiritual universe where each domain has roles, laws, and angelic guardians. Interpretation. The concept of seven heavens predates Islam and even shows up in certain rabbinic writings. Enoch's detailed description reflects a deeper belief in a stratified cosmos, a divine bureaucracy, so to speak, where divine order flows from God down through celestial administrators. 4. Calendars and the corruption of time. Another crucial revelation in the Book of Enoch is his teaching on calendars. In the Book of the Luminaries, Enoch reveals a solar calendar of 364 days, emphasizing divine order and regularity. He criticizes those who follow a lunar calendar, claiming that such timekeeping corrupts festivals and seasons ordained by God. Interpretation. This might seem like a technicality, but it carries significant theological weight. In ancient thought, timekeeping reflected divine law. Corrupting time was seen as corrupting creation itself. This calendrical dispute likely reflects real historical tensions between sects like the Essenes, who favored a solar calendar, and the Pharisees, who used the lunar one. This myth underscores how sacred even time was to ancient people, and how the manipulation of it could symbolize rebellion against divine harmony. 5. Judgment of angels and the end of days. Another critical theme in the Book of Enoch is divine justice, not just for humanity but for angels. After the Watchers fall, Enoch is sent as a prophet to declare their doom. He delivers their petitions before God, but God rejects them. In one of the most chilling scenes, the angels are told they will never return to heaven and will remain imprisoned until the final judgment. This leads to vivid descriptions of the end times. The earth will be shaken, stars will fall, and a new heaven and earth will emerge. The wicked will be destroyed, and the righteous will live eternally in light. This apocalyptic vision goes beyond the Old Testament in terms of scope and imagery, foreshadowing themes later found in the Book of Revelation. Interpretation. Enoch presents judgment as a cosmic reordering. Justice is not just about humans being rewarded or punished, it's about restoring divine order across realms. Even angels are accountable. 6. Hidden knowledge and the role of Enoch as scribe. A recurring element in the text is the idea that Enoch writes down everything he sees. His writings are hidden, sealed, and preserved for future generations. This theme of forbidden or hidden knowledge is central to many mythologies, and Enoch's version is no different. He becomes the archetypal keeper of divine secrets. The idea that sacred texts exist outside the canon, hidden away for only the righteous or enlightened to discover, has always stirred the imagination. It implies that what we see in mainstream scripture is only part of a much larger, concealed narrative. Interpretation. Enoch's myths suggest that divine truth is not always accessible. It must be revealed, preserved, and protected from corruption. This gives the Book of Enoch an aura of mystical exclusivity, attracting esoteric traditions, mystery religions, and modern occult groups. 7. Azazel and the scapegoat motif. Azazel is singled out among the Watchers for particularly harsh judgment. He is associated with warfare, pride, vanity, and occult knowledge. God commands Raphael to bind him and cast him into the wilderness, a theme mirrored in the Levitical scapegoat ritual, where a goat for Azazel is sent into the desert on the Day of Atonement, Leviticus 16 verses 8 to 10. This myth transforms Azazel into a mythic embodiment of rebellion and contamination, a cosmic scapegoat for angelic and human sin alike. Interpretation. Azazel's role reveals a deeper connection between ritual and mythology. The desert becomes a symbol of exile and chaos, the very opposite of divine presence. Through Azazel, the myth explains how impurity is ritually removed from society. 8. Suppression and rediscovery. Why was Enoch lost? Despite its popularity among early Jewish and Christian sects, even quoted in the New Testament, e.g. Jude 1 verses 14 to 15, the Book of Enoch eventually disappeared from the canon. Most scholars believe this occurred due to its emphasis on angelology and demonology, which conflicted with rabbinic Judaism, its apocalyptic and mystical nature, which was deemed too speculative, its association with heterodox groups like Gnostics and early Christian sects. For centuries, the book survived only in Ethiopian Christianity, where it was preserved in the Guizi language. It wasn't until the 18th and 19th centuries that Western scholars rediscovered it, and it quickly ignited scholarly and occult interest. Interpretation. The loss and rediscovery of Enoch's myths reflect broader religious dynamics. What knowledge is preserved, what is suppressed, and who gets to decide. It also shows how power and canonization shaped our religious texts. 9. Modern fascination. Why Enoch still captivates today. Today, the Book of Enoch has found new life in theological circles, conspiracy theories, and speculative fiction. From the Nephilim being cast as ancient aliens to the Watchers viewed as interdimensional beings, Enoch's myths have inspired countless reinterpretations. This modern fascination likely stems from a desire to uncover hidden truths lost to history, the mystery of non-canonical texts, the book's rich symbolism and cosmology, which appeals to both mystics and scientists, its apparent connection to the origins of evil, bridging spiritual and moral questions, the mythic power of Enoch unlocked. The Book of Enoch is not just an ancient curiosity, it is a living mythological system that offers alternative visions of divine justice, cosmic order, spiritual rebellion, and esoteric knowledge. Its myths speak to universal themes: the hunger for hidden truth, the nature of evil, and the longing for justice beyond this world. By unlocking its lost myths, we don't just recover old stories, we rediscover humanity's oldest spiritual questions dressed in celestial garb. Whether taken as literal history, inspired prophecy, or powerful allegory, the Book of Enoch invites readers into a world where heaven and earth collide, and where divine secrets wait for those with eyes to see. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the forgotten realms of Enoch's lost myths. These ancient truths, hidden for millennia, challenge our understanding of the spiritual world and humanity's place within it. If this exploration sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into ancient texts and hidden history. What do you think these myths reveal about our past and our future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and remember, sometimes the oldest stories hold the most powerful secrets. See you in the next video.